So I got on Lost Exiles Deathmatch to learn Alberta a little bit, and it is safe to say that I am really enjoying Alberta. I have won a majority of the fights that I have been in, and of course I have died in a few of them because it's a new playable. I'm learning how to play it, and there are people who are just better with skill than me. And one of those includes a UT that was really good at UD. I only beat him once out of the 3 times we fought. I'm afraid I don't remember the UD's name. I know it was Pancake something another. But they were really sweet and they were really good at UD. I mean, like, the best UD player I have ever seen. And I was telling them in Global, I was like, hey, I'm trying out Alberta, so I really appreciate you doing these fights with me. And somebody else who I have picked up, or at least I believe to be a Alberta main, asked to run Berta 1v1s. And I said, sure, why not? And then I'll go to bed. Well, I ended up beating this person twice. I beat them. I said, GG's, that was really scary. You're really good at Berta. They said again. I said, okay, sure. I beat them again, and I said, GG's, and then I was going to get off and go to bed because I said after I 1v1'd them the first time that I was going to go to bed. Well, they said again, and I was like, Jesus, okay, sure, and then I'm literally going to bed. Well, they had to switch their entire playable, like, tactics to beat me. And of course, all of my fights I've been doing that I have clipped, when Metal allows me to clip them, I'm going to upload to my channel. But also, it's insane to me that I had to make someone who mains the playable I am playing and don't know change their abilities just to defeat me. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or, like, I don't know. But here are those videos. So this is the first fight we did. And you'll see that he plays very aggressively, which is what you want to do on Alberta. It just shocked me because, like I said, I am learning Alberta, so I wasn't expecting to go into this against an Alberta main. Which I'm assuming, he didn't say he was an Alberta main, but I'm assuming just out of how he plays, he's gotta be, because that was crazy good. And as you can see, I survived on a sliver of health. I was like, oh my god, this guy is good. And I said my GG's, I said, you are really good. That was very scary, because it was. That was like the best Berta player I have ever fought against. And so I was gonna go to bed, but then he said again, and I'm like, well, okay, one more fight can't hurt, right? So we go ahead and we do another fight, and here is that fight. And I don't know how he didn't get me as low as the last fight, but I did win this fight too, with more health. And I was like, GG's dude, I'm like 30% health, whatever. Now I'm gonna go to bed. And then he responds with, again. I'm like, all right, one more fight. And as you can see, he hasn't been popping calls, but this one he does pop a call and he does a lot more damage. So he had to change his abilities just to fight me, because I beat him the other 2 times as a noob Alberta player, and I assume he is a main Alberta player. And I'm like, do I take that as a compliment or like what? Like that was a lot, man. I don't know, but just wanted to share that because that was a crazy experience for me, honestly. And so when he won, I reiterated, I said, I am going to bed, LOL, GG's. And he finally said, GG's, take care. And that's how we ended it off. But you might see my buddy that I was in VC with, I was in VC with 2 people. They were even reiterating, they were like, dude, Glenkle said they're going to bed, go fight somebody else. And I was like, look, I'll do this one more fight. And then I'm calling it, I am going to bed. So, I don't know, just a interesting experience, I suppose. And I will share the solo videos of this video on my page as well, so like the individual fights. So keep an eye out for those. I'm gonna upload them after this.